Hello, it's Steve Fentress on behalf of the Strassenberg Planetarium at the Rochester Museum and Science Center with a look at things in the sky for the week of April 9th, 2020. The weather forecast says it might be mostly this. At least that's what they're saying today. But you never know, and we can enjoy what's up there even though we can't see it, and a little later I'll show you some places to go on the web to explore things that other people are seeing. Let's let the sun set and see what appears in our sky first, and there it is. The bright light that's been getting the attention, Venus. With a clear sky, you'll see it practically at the moment the sun sets. It is so bright. And it will be in that western sky until it sets about 11:45. Next thing to appear is likely to be the brightest star in the night sky, Sirius. And by 8:30, the stars of the famous constellation Orion are filling in. Look for the 3 stars of Orion's belt. The reddish star Betelgeuse marking one of his shoulders. Another reddish star, Aldebaran in Taurus the Bull over there near Venus. And our Stellarium software is showing us satellites going over. You can go to a website like heavens-above.com. That's heavens-above.com for up-to-date predictions of satellites you might see on any given night. Let's switch to looking at the northern sky. See if anything familiar is there as we face north. Yes, there up high, the Big Dipper. And follow the last 2 stars in the Dipper's cup to a star that stays in the same place, Polaris, our North Star. Just by luck at our time in history, Earth's North Pole points almost exactly at that star. So as our Earth rotates, all the stars in our sky make circles every 24 hours, but that one star stays in the same place. Here are some websites to look at on cloudy nights. This is a good one, heavensabove.com, and one of its strong points is satellite predictions, as I mentioned. You can, for instance, find out when the International Space Station will be visible. Click on the date and then click on a sky chart and you can get a detailed prediction. It also includes charts of where the planets are in our solar system, when they will rise and set, and even a star chart that you can customize for date and time. Spaceweather.com is another excellent website for things that come and go quickly in the sky, like sunspots, displays of the northern lights, the auroras, photographs from around the world. If you get a good one, you can send it in. And timeanddate.com has a very nice feature for example, looking at where the moon will rise and set in what direction at what time on any given date. And a nice eclipse section. So let's look ahead to the April 8th, 2024 solar eclipse. A nice visualization of the moon's shadow passing over the Earth. And an interactive map where you can click and get the data for what you'll see from any location along the eclipse path. Well, while we were looking at the internet, the Earth has continued to rotate. It's later now. About 1 in the morning. The Big Dipper has moved around, but the North Star has not. It's in the same place. Let's turn toward the east in the wee hours of the morning. And coming up there, an easy-to-recognize star group, 3 stars outlining a giant triangle shaped sort of like a slice of pizza pointing southeast. The Summer Triangle, skywatchers call it, because most people first notice it in the evening in the summer. Each of the 3 stars in the Summer Triangle is part of a different ancient constellation. Cygnus the Swan, Lyra the Lyre, Aquila the Eagle. There's Vulpecula, the little fox in there, and Delphinus the dolphin. Enjoy imagining those, but the thing that's easy to see is the big triangle of the stars Vega, Deneb, and Altair, rising in the wee hours of the morning in April. Now about 3 a.m., southeast, things start to get interesting. A planet almost as bright as Venus is rising. That's Jupiter. And we are looking at the morning of April 15th, because on that particular morning, the moon will be visiting the same part of the sky as Jupiter, Saturn, and a third planet that's just now rising around 4 a.m. Let's get ourselves focused on that. It's Mars. So early risers get 3 planets, and early risers on April 15th get 3 planets and a crescent moon coming up in the southeast early in the morning. The moon, this is where the moon was a couple of days before on the 13th. There it was on the 12th. So each morning that you look, you catch the moon in a different place in its orbit around the Earth, and that's where it'll be on the morning of April 15th. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning now. Sunrise is about an hour and a half away, so the sky is just going to start to brighten. Over there in the south, bright reddish star called Antares, making an even more spectacular vista in that direction. And let's watch as the sky brightens. The faint stars disappear first. And I think we'll see that the moon and Jupiter will be the last things left just before the sun rises. And there's the sun rising just after 6:30 in the morning to begin a new day. So there are some things to look for in the sky during the week of April 9th to 15th. Thank you for watching.